Hi, I'm in my Peugeot 308 and it's a 12 plate and I've got an issue with my rear wiper stalk, or the rear washer should I say, coming on all the time by itself. So I think it's the comm unit, which are in the indicator stalks, which are the issue, which you can't get separate, which sucks, but that's the way it is. So I just want to show you what I've done. So you take this trim off at the bottom. It's a bit awkward to get past the ignition switch, but you just force it round. There are two Torx bits, 20, two in there, and there's a little hook at the bottom which you can use the steering wheel just to get a bit more access in there. You have to make sure your steering wheel and the front wheels are straight, because you can ruin the comm unit inside. So always make sure your steering wheel's straight and your front wheels are straight. On the next bit, I've already disconnected the airbag, but to show you more detail, let me just remove that. You can use a 20 Torx bit or a screwdriver or a pick. So in each steering wheel you have two holes which you need to puncture. So one there, and there's one on the opposite side. Obviously the bigger tool you use, you will make a bigger hole. So the ideal thing is to go in straight to this, basically. Just don't go in at an angle, just go in straight. So I'm like, let me just move that out of the way for you because you can't see. So I'm like, if you can see that, I'm virtually straight. It does take some doing to push this with this little thing, so it is better with a screwdriver with a thicker head. But normally if one side doesn't move, just go to this side. In this case, this left hand side was easier, so I was able to pop this side off first, wedged a screwdriver behind it, and then it just popped. So that's how that comes off. And then you've got the connectors, which this blue one is this, and this yellow thing is actually inside like that, and you just have to flick this out. It's hard to do because I'm holding my phone. Let's just put my phone there. So like that, and then you just wiggle here and it'll come out. The same with this. There's a little, let me just put it in for you. There's a little clip there that when it's in, you just need to do that, really. Just push that and flick that out. So I always face it down like that on the ground, just in case it ever decides to go off, because you never know. So once that's out the way, you have then a 50 Torx bit like that, and it can be really tight. I've obviously had mine off before, so it wasn't too tight, but they do come with Loctite. So if someone can hold the wheel while you undo it, or if you just wedge your knees up against the steering wheel, that can do it as well. So once that is removed, also the steering wheel needs to be straight. The front wheels need to be straight, because there's a metal spring inside this comm unit which can mess up if it's put on at the wrong angle. So just make sure your steering wheel and your front wheels are straight. So once that's off, we can do this. And you'll see as well, there's a flat on the steering wheel, which is a master spline, which it can only go on one way, which that is really good for Peugeot. So I do need a new steering wheel, but that can wait for another day. So this is the comm unit. This is what I'm having issues with, and you can get, this can be really soft, and the headlights come on by themselves when you're indicating and whatnot. So what's held on with this, let me get this out of the way. There is a 10mm there. So you slacken that off, and then there's a clip here and there's a clip at the top. So you need to move the clips over. I don't know if you can focus. You can see that clip right at the top. You need to do them both and it will slide out. So I'll move my pick on. So if you can get, I've already slackened the 10mm off. If you've got good nails, you can do it as well. Oh, I found it. You could wedge something in that one. Let's wedge something in that one. And then this one, we could just do that and it will push forward like so. You will have connectors in the back and they are colour coded. You can't get them wrong. So you have brown to brown, and the way they come out, let's just show you. You just pull that tag out. It's hard to do it with one hand. So I'm just pulling that tag out, like so. And obviously the grey one is the same, the black one's the same. This blue one has a different tag, but it's just a case of going like that. It's a case of going, getting a nail or something under it, like that. So this is the comm. So you don't want to move this, you want to leave that alone. I'm getting this comm unit tomorrow. I'm going to see if it matches. It is a Delphi, it's an original one, so it has got the Peugeot part number underneath. Euro car parts are selling them at some discount, so I'm just gonna see if it's the same one and I'll fit it on, and hopefully my rear washer will not work by itself. So thank you. Oh, and here's the radio stalk. I've already taken it out, sorry, I should have showed you that. So my car hasn't got cruise control. So if I had cruise control, it would have been here, which obviously there's a blank there, like that. It would just be the same stalk. So to remove this, because it won't come on the new one, you have a little tag there that you have to push in, and I've lost my pick again, so I've got a screwdriver here, so you push that in. how to do it with one hand. Push that in and you just pull it. That's it. So I'll just show you. You just push that down. Voila. I'll send you an update tomorrow on how I get on in the new one. Thank you, bye.